A lot of you have been trying to migrate to your dream country, and sometimes it seems that it is not coming true. Many of you have done all the necessary requirements for you to get your dream job abroad. Permit me to let you know that there are so many visas that will enable you to move to some certain countries for the sole purpose of looking for a job. There are different countries in Europe that you can move to look for a job. Sometimes you might apply for a job position and then you get that email that will say, sorry, unfortunately, we would have considered you if you are in this country. If you have gotten such email, do let me know in the comment section. This email can be heartbreaking, disappointing, confusing, and at the same time, reducing your morale to push further. Dear besties, I decided, remember our slogan for 2024 is that I, Ada Kings, will show my positive evidence in 2024. And so will you, if only you are ready to get ready with us. Besties, I decided to not just teach you how to get a job from your home country to your dream country, but also to bring these opportunities to your doorstep that will enable you to move to your dream country with the purpose of solely looking for a job. Dear besties, there are different countries that run this package, but for the purpose of this video, I will be discussing these countries one after the other. Do you know why? If you're an OG in this channel, you will know that I find passion, I find joy in showing you in details how to go about any opportunity I will bring to your doorstep. If I should merge all the countries together, then you might mix it up and you will get it all wrong. In today's video, I am going to a particular country in Europe that is willing to bring you, to accept you, to come to their country for the sole purpose of looking for a job. What if I tell you that this particular country is not so much into your degree? This particular country is not so much into you learning their language for you to be able to come and look for a job. Besties, this is a video you will want to watch from the beginning to the end so that you will understand how to go about this opportunity. By the way, it is your favorite baby girl, Mama Positivity, in the building. Guys, if you are joining me for the first time, my name is Ada Kings. I am popularly called Mama Positivity. On this channel, we create contents on relocation, content that will enable you to move to your dream country without breaking the bank. With that being said, besties, if you are joining me for the first time, do well to smash that subscribe button. Yes, join the family, and I promise you, you will not regret doing so. To all my returning subscribers, you guys are the real MVP. Thank you, besties, for all your support. I'm not taking them for granted. You might also want to like this video so that YouTube will be able to recommend this video to a lot of viewers out there that will benefit from this opportunity. Then do not forget, we rise by lifting others. Do share this video to bless someone out there. Let's proceed. Dear besties, the country I will be discussing in details in today's video is Portugal. Portugal is a country in Europe. Portugal is another country that is family friendly. Portugal is a country that you want to live in. They have good immigration system. They have a stable immigration system. Portugal is another country that will give you that opportunity to free healthcare. They will give you the opportunity to free education for your children. Whatever UK, Canada, America, Australia will give you, Portugal will give it to you and give you more. Besties, it is time to move to Portugal. In this video, I will be explaining to you in details what the Portugal job visa is all about. I will teach you the step-by-step application procedure that will enable you to successfully do these applications yourself. In subsequent time, we might launch doing this application for some of you that can't go about this, but I will announce that only when our official website is up. Also, For the purpose of this program, I will show you all the required documents you need to gather. I will discuss about the proof of fund that you need for you to be able to get this visa. I will also talk about the cost of obtaining this visa. Stay with me, besties. Watch to the very end so you don't miss any important, vital information pertaining to this application. Today, I am discussing about the Portugal Job Seeker Visa. Yes, you heard me right. Guys, this visa is a visa that will enable you to move to Portugal for the sole aim of looking for a job. This visa is a 120 days visa. Yes, the first visa they will grant you is for 120 days. How it works is that when you get to Portugal, you will look for a job, and when you get this job, you will now switch to a work permit. You don't need to leave Portugal for you to switch to a work permit, just like some Schengen visit visas. So this is quite different from a visit visa. With this opportunity, you can extend your stay for extra 60 days, should in case you did not get a job in the first 120 days that was granted to you, making it a total of 6 months besties for you to live in this beautiful country and look for a job. In this video, I will be detailing to you jobs in high demand in Portugal. If you find yourself in these professions, I will highly recommend you try this route. If you see your profession in what I am going to list now, then please consider this job seeker visa. These professions are in shortage occupation in Portugal. I mean, those professions are in high demand in Portugal. Number one, if you are in the healthcare industry, I'm talking about doctors, nurses, care assistants, and the rest of them. The next category is those that are in the hospitality industry. If you are a waiter, a waitress, a cook, guys, Portugal is in high demand of these categories. Consider moving to Portugal even with this job seeker visa, because the probability of you getting a job is very high. The next category are engineers. Besides, if you are an engineer, no matter your department in engineering, Portugal is in shortage of engineers. Consider this pathway. The next category is nannies and nurses. Besides, nannies are in high demand in Portugal. The next category is call center operators. If this is your category, Portugal is in high demand of call center operators. The next category of people highly needed in Portugal are teachers. Besides, if you are a teacher, I would say consider moving to Portugal. But before you do that, try to do your research to know how teaching in Portugal is possible. If you need to do some licensing, especially to teachers and nurses, if you need to do some licensing in your home country before you move to Portugal, I will do more research on this particular pathway. So teachers are in very high demand in Portugal as we speak. So moving to Portugal with this job seeker visa, if you are a teacher, should be a best option you should consider trying. The next category is IT personnel, programmers, cybersecurity specialists. Besties, if you are in IT, consider Portugal because you are in shortage in Portugal. The next category is those of you that are in construction work, mostly builders, masons, plumbers, roofers. Mention it that you are in construction industry. Portugal is looking for you. Then, those of you that are into agriculture, Portugal is looking for you. So if you are into agriculture, consider moving to Portugal. If you are a lawyer, Portugal is looking for you. Those of you that are into sales department, Portugal is in need of you. Those of you that are into customer service, Portugal is in need of you. Besties, and many more that I couldn't mention in this video. So if your profession fall under any of this category, I will encourage you to consider using this job seeker visa to migrate to Portugal. Another thing I would like you to note about this job seeker visa is with this visa, you are not allowed to move with your dependent to Portugal. Remember, it is a 6 months validity program that will enable you to come to Portugal for the sole purpose of looking for an employer. So moving with family is going to be a burden to you. So you have to wait until you get an employer and switch to an employment visa, then you can bring in your family. The next point that is of paramount importance that I want you to note in this video is the fact that with this visa, you are not allowed to tour Europe. It is not a Schengen visit visa. It is not a ticket for you to start touring Europe. It is mostly for the sole aim, which is to come into Portugal and look for a job. Besties, another important thing I want you to note in this video is, yes, you can extend this visa, but for you to do that, once you enter Portugal, you have to register with the IEEP or I.P. This organization, you have to register for them. Again, if at the end of your 6 months, you could not secure a job in Portugal, you will have to leave Portugal. Yes, then you have to reapply after 1 year of leaving Portugal. You cannot apply immediately. And remember, the fact that you have been to Portugal with this visa is not a guarantee that you are going to get the second visa. Still have to reapply with all the necessary requirements for you to get into Portugal again. With this being said, guys, I will take you to my screen. I want to show you the step-by-step application process, the documents you need for this application, and all the forms you need to fill and upload to the government website for you to get started with this program. As you can see from my screen, you can equally apply for your job seeker visa for Portugal on VFS Global. So just come to VFS Global. I'm going to leave the link in the description box. All right, look at this. It says, I'm applying from, I'm going to, so guys, select the country you're applying for, all right, and where you are going for, all right. If you come down to the end of this page, it says, need information on visas, e-visas, or permits. Guys, every information on this job seeker visa is right here on this website. So let us go into this. I'm applying from, let's say I'm a Nigerian. You all know that by now. So I am applying from Nigeria, my country. So let's see how it works. I'm teaching you how to fish. You guys know me always. This is it for other kings, right? I want to show you how to do everything. And I'm going to, guys, you now go ahead to select Portugal. All right, guys, that's it, Portugal. I will choose Portugal and you say go. Besties, it is going to give us all the information how we're going to apply for this job seeker visa to Portugal. And I will be showing you all the documents you need to apply for this visa right here on my screen. All right, so apply for a visa. So start now. All right, we are going to apply for a visa. All right, the step-by-step application guide. All right, so first you have to choose the visa type. All right, what type of visa are you going in for? That's your first thing you want to check. Are you even qualified for that visa? All right, so we are going to find out in this video. Guys, we have to select the visa type to Portugal that we are looking for. So we come down. The visa type we are looking for is the residence job seeking visa. All right, so you come down and see the overview. So guys, you can see what I just explained is here. All right, so guys, the people that issue this visa is the IEFP. All right, so this is all you should know about this visa. Should in case you want to read it all over again, you can come here and read all the information about this visa to get started. The next thing we want to check is, what is the cost implication? The next thing we can check is the visa fees. All right, so when you click on that, you will see the visa fees, as you can see on my screen. The visa fees, we have the adult is paying 157,000 naira. This have been converted in naira. If you are not a non-Nigeria, check the one that is in your currency. Choose your currency from the start. Choose your country from the start, all right? So for children are not allowed on this visa, so this is not necessary. For you to legalize your document is 35,000 naira. Ice cream besties, We have the general documents you need. Completed national visa application form. The form will be here. I will drop the link in the description box. 2 identical passport size photograph. We mean your passport, your picture. All right, I will show you what it said. Your passport, yes, your travel document, your international passport. All right. So guys, and it should be valid for at least 3 months longer. All right. Now, the next is proof of legal status. In case you are in a different country, like the way I'm in the UK, if I'm applying from UK to Portugal, I need to show the proof of my legal status here in the UK. But in this situation, if you are applying for your country, this does not qualify to you. Now, valid travel insurance, which covers expenses for medical reasons. So you need a medical insurance basis. So go and look for a medical insurance company that you can use for your insurance. The next document is criminal record certificate basis. So you will be obtaining this criminal record certificate in your country. That's the police report. The next document is a copy of your return ticket. Yes, you have to book your return ticket down to and fro. The next important document is proof of availability of financial resources in the amount of at least 3 times the value of the guaranteed minimum monthly salary of 820 euros times 3. That is 2,460 euros. Guys, this money is supposed to be in your account. You have to print out your proof of fund and use it to do this application. You have to show the consular that you can take care of yourself while you are in Portugal. Then, if you have a family, they say, or alternatively, with a notarized signature signed by a Portuguese citizen or qualified foreign citizen with a residence document in Portugal with guaranteed food and accommodation to the visa applicant, as well as the replacement of removal costs in case of regular stay. So if you have someone to sign a guarantee for you that they are going to take care of you while you are in Portugal, then you don't need to show any proof of fund. All right. Specific documents, declaration indicating the conditions of the intended stay. Yes, you have to sign a declaration. Proof of submission of a declaration of expression of interest for registration in the IEFP submitted online. Just like I mentioned in the beginning, some other countries will start requesting your PhD documents, master's degree and all that. Portugal is not after all this. The more reason you should consider Portugal. Their requirement for this job seeker visa is really straight to the point, and it is so, I don't know the right adjective to use. It is not so ridiculous, it's not so difficult, it's something you can easily do. Yeah, you can. So guys, I want to run you through the application. Yeah, the application form, this is what it looks like. So this is the form you have to fill. When you fill this form, you're going to attach it to your application with all other documents basis that you will be using for this visa application. So guys, all these ones you are seeing on my screen are other declaration forms that you need to sign, all right? So guys, as you can see from my screen, it is very obvious you have known all the documents you need. And like I said before, if you have a friend, a family in Portugal that can stand in for you as a guarantor that they are taking care of you within the 6 months of staying in Portugal, then you don't need to show that proof of fund. But in a situation where you don't have anyone in Portugal, then you need to show the proof of fund. Remember, the health insurance is a must-have. Remember, this is not a permanent visa to Portugal, it's a job seeker visa. So you need to insure yourself health-wise in case anything happens to you while in Portugal. Guys, this is a must-try visa. From all indications, it will enable you to enter Portugal and genuinely seek for employment. And like I said in the beginning of this video, you want to make sure that your profession is in high demand in Portugal. I just gave you a list of some of the jobs in shortage occupation in Portugal. It is also left for you to as well do your extensive research to make sure your profession is in high demand in Portugal before you embark on this journey, because that will give you an upper edge, knowing fully well that you are highly in need in Portugal. At least getting this job will be very easy. Remember, you have only 6 months to do this. Besties, I am so glad bringing this opportunity for you. Many more are coming up on this channel, so stay tuned. If by this moment you have not subscribed to the Positivity Gang, guys, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button. Smash it and be part of this family. Hit the like button. Like my videos is a way of encouraging me. Besties, do not forget to share. I love you all and I will always do. Remember our slogan for 2024. I, Ada Kings, will show my positive evidence. Whichever way, we must show our positive evidence. Also, Ada Kings is now a registered company in the United Kingdom. Yes, in subsequent days, everything, our website will go up and all the information will be there that you need to know. Remember, I am not on Telegram as Ada Kings. Don't let anybody scam you of your hard-earned money. Besties, I will see you guys in our next one. For now, bye lovelies. Bye besties. Bye.